Welcome back to you again. And now with one of the most famous founders of the United States of America. Prepare your cup of coffee, and listen carefully to enrich your historical information. Let us begin now. John Adams Jr., a quick overview of his life. Born on October 30th, October 19th according to Julian date, 1735, July 4th, 1826, was an American politician who served as the second President of the United States, 1797 to 1801, and the first Vice President, 1789 to 1797. He was a lawyer, diplomat, statesman, and political theorist, and one of the founding fathers of the United States of America. He was the leader of the American independence movement from Great Britain. He was also a diarist and letter writer, especially with his wife Abigail. A visualization of artificial intelligence. John Adams collaborated with his cousin, Revolutionary leader Samuel Adams, but formed his own niche before the American Revolution. He provided a successful, if unpopular, legal defense for British soldiers accused in the Boston Massacre, confronting public anti-British sentiment and driven by his adherence to the right to counsel and the presumption of innocence. Adams was a delegate from Massachusetts to the Continental Congress, where he played a leading role in convincing Congress to declare independence. Thomas Jefferson helped draft the Declaration of Independence in 1776, and was its most prominent supporter in Congress. As a diplomat in Europe, and helping to negotiate an eventual peace treaty with Great Britain, Adams was the principal author of the Massachusetts Constitution in 1780. This influenced the development of America's own constitution, as did his earlier work. His history as a loyal revolutionary secured him acting as President George Washington for 2 terms, 1789 to 1797, as well as his election in 1796 as the country's second president. Adams faced severe criticism in his presidency from Jeffersonian Republicans, as well as the dominant faction of his Federalist Party, led by his rival Alexander Hamilton. Adams signed the controversial Alien and Sedition Acts and built an army and navy in the face of an undeclared quasi-war with France. The main achievement of his presidency was the peaceful resolution of the conflict before Hamilton's opponents. Adams is often described as the "father of the United States Navy" because of his strong position on the issue of defense. He was the first U.S. president to reside in the Executive Mansion, now known as the White House. Adams lost re-election in 1800 to Thomas Jefferson, and then retired and settled in Massachusetts. He later resumed his friendship with Jefferson after his retirement, and they corresponded for 14 years. He was the patriarch of a family of politicians, diplomats, and historians now referred to as the Adams political family. Adams was the father of John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States. He died on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, July 4, 1826, and the same day as Jefferson. Overall, modern historians have placed him in a positive position among presidents.
Thank you very much for your kind listening. If you like the content, please interact, like, subscribe and share. Note, all sources can be found below the video. Goodbye and see you soon.